Pretty boy. Okay. So they have not had one of these plays in a long time. Why did I tether her? Good geez. Sorry, y'all. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know why I tethered her. Because I didn't need to. But they need to burn some energy. So Samara is inside. She naturally cannot be out here playing with them. So I am going to actually let Jack go. Oh, Jack. Come here, Mama. Jack, come here. Jack, come here. Jack, come. Good girl, sit. Good girl. She's like, I want to play, Mama. Okay. She's a good girl. She's crazy. Don't get me wrong. She's crazy. But she's a good girl. I'm telling you, Samara's going to be kicking that booty when she's ready to. And she's ready. But Jack she's just too rough. Even when inside, you guys saw, like, even inside, Samara's just like, no, your energy's not right. I don't want to play with you. So yeah, but Samara's inside because, like, Paco's out here, you see him, but Paco's not trying to play with them, so he's not really in any danger unless Jack takes off and tries to run or whatever. It's specifically Samara who would be in danger because she would want to play, and maybe she'd be like, you know what, no, I don't want to play. But as of right now, Jack is off. She's not on tether, and so there's not too many places that Samara can go that Jack can't. And I could put the eco on Jack, don't get me wrong, but you know, we just trying to keep Samara safe. I'm actually thinking about possibly doing a whole play video with Samara and Kratos right after this. Keep Kratos tethered. And after this, he should be nice and tired. And they play, like, these two, they play rough. Like, this is not natural. I mean, it's probably natural for, like, bully breeds. Dogs are considered bully breeds and working type dogs. But it's not actually natural. Like, rough play like this with other types of dogs is definitely would start a fight. And honestly, not to say that they couldn't start a fight in this, like, eventually Kratos is going to correct Jack for being too crazy. Maybe it might not be now. It might, he has a lot that he needs to do to mature. He doesn't physically stop growing until he's like 3 months, or 3 years, I mean, and he doesn't physically mature or mentally mature until he's 18. So, you know, he has a lot to growing to go. But eventually he's gonna be like, look, you doing too much. It ain't happening. You guys doing well. Yeah, and they didn't get a chance to play yesterday because I was just busy. So basically I had to work, of course, but the work with Samara is a bit difficult because it's not difficult, but I just don't have as much time. Because I had to stop to take Samara out and just make sure I had to make time to take the other babies out while Samara is also put away. And also when she is put away, I have to make sure that she's been pottied so she doesn't pee when she's put away. So it's a whole process. And yesterday was that, plus I had other engagements. And then the day before, really, you're gonna poop all the way over there? She's a rude girl. A rude girl. I know that's what she wants to do. You can poop closer. Okay, I big creesh. Okay, yeah, she decides she's gonna not poop and play instead. Yeah. Samara's gonna be beating his butt up. Or Jack up. Jack's too crazy. So I'm looking because there's been some type of bug. I don't think it's a hornet that's been flying around my head. I don't much appreciate it. So I'm just looking to see what's going on. Apparently hornets, or specifically bald-faced hornets, they like hunting flies, and naturally I have plenty of flies over there where I pick up their poop and stuff. And so I don't know why you have to poop in that section, girl. There's plenty of places closer to my poop scooper where you could poop. That's better. This is out of the play zone. Kratos was actually, he shouldn't need to poop because he literally just pooped over there. I actually had to go pick it up. But anyway, so yesterday was just busy. I didn't have the time to come out here and let them play before it got too dark. And I can't play in the playroom, they're too big. And then the day before it was raining. So, it was raining and wet. really nice for them to get tired. So, and even like as crazy as Jack is, like I said, she's actually the, like, when I'm working, she's the dog that I have out. Like Kratos, as of now, since I've had Samara, does not get to be out the kennel when I'm working because he's just too obsessed with Samara. Like, he spends his time pacing around her kennel and then just crying when we're sitting in the living room. All right, he doesn't do too much crying because I've been trying to correct him on that, but he just spends his time pacing around the room and looking longingly at her, no matter what she's doing. She can be asleep in her little pen, and he's still like, oh my gosh, I have to get to her. And so I can't actually have him with me when I'm in the office because, like, it wouldn't work because it's just a too tight of enclosed space. Kratos can also probably just hop on in at that point because I don't have the pen part, like the gate around her pen. It's literally just the pen. So he would try to jump in and all that other stuff. He'd just be doing too much, and I wouldn't be able to focus on work, and I really do need to focus on work because work is the reason why we live in like this. And so like, he just can't be out at the moment. I'm hoping that he gets over whatever. I know he will get over him being just incredibly interested in females. I know it will happen. I just don't know when. No, it will, just don't know when. I really like to know when. But at the moment, you know, it is what it is. Okay, it was Jack making all that noise. You guys probably saw. What is going on? Again, also, like, I'm not actually worried about a tired Kratos or a really energetic Kratos with Samara, because as you guys know, Kratos is he's still, like, way too interested in her, and when he's not, you know, when he realizes, okay, I can't mate with you, this is fine, then he'll be a lot better. But you guys see, he's fairly gentle with her, so I'm not really worried about him being tired, but she needs to be tired. Like, this little girl, be out here, and she does really well, because she does good with Samara. Sometimes she tries to play with Samara through the gate, through the, like, the little, not the gate, but through the, she just knows that Paco's out here, ma'am. What is this? Hi, pretty girl. So, like, through the pen, like, through the pen fencing, I guess. So, it was just, like, fabric. Jack will try to play with her, and that's the only time Samara actually tries to engage with Jack in any way. But other than that, Jack's basically okay just to watch. Like, she definitely wants to be inside the kennel where she can, or inside the pen where she can play with the toys and all this other stuff with the dog. But I don't have to worry about her too much. Like, I have to fuss at her every once in a while. But after that, she does pretty well. Unlike Kratos, who, like, even if I fuss at him, he walks away. He's like sitting away, longing and whining, or he's making efforts to kind of creep close. Like, he'll literally do this thing where he'll, like, be laying down and he'll slowly creep closer and closer to her kennel. So I kind of wanted to make this video a whole just me and Kratos thing, because Baby Boonies has a new female in his life, and he ain't got time for me anymore, and it makes me feel some type of way. Like, I'm not gonna even lie, it makes me feel some type of way. But yeah, he'll get over it. And we got time to spend together yesterday anyway. I should not be on this side of the thing. But that is a tired baby girl. Anyway, and when the fall comes, we'll go on more hikes. But like I said, I'm too scared to go on hikes now because it's just too warm, and there's all kinds of bugs out here. I ain't trying to I ain't trying to deal. Like, I'm just not. So we'll go on some walks in the fall, as long as it's not too cold or snowing. Honestly, if it's snowing, it's too cold. Well, not necessarily. It's just what 32 is when it snows. When it can snow. Is that right? I don't know, guys. It's been so long since I've actually taken any type of class on weather. But anyway, there's no water. Hi, baby bonus. Actually, now he'll come up and say hi to me. I'm pretty sure she's sniffing me because I carry the puppy everywhere right now because the puppy is not potty trained. So Samara definitely wants to be walking around and stuff, but it's just not something that I can allow to happen because she will just squat and pee somewhere. So she gotta wait. Okay, just is still kind of running away from Jack. So I really can't let him off leash. Because the thing is, he gets hurt the most by trying to run away from her. And so if I can just kind of limit how much he can run away, then it does well. I do pretty good. And Jack's not being overbearing, you know. She's, for the most part, she'll chase and then Kratos wants to get away, so eventually she'll stop. So she's doing better than she did before, but you know, I still gotta be careful. So as far as Kratos' growth, I think he might get a little bit taller. Like now, if I'm staying next to him, I can pet his back with no problems. Hello. Yeah, she got a slobbery back. So I think he might get a little taller, but I think he's just gonna generally just fill out a bit more. As far as his growth, but like I said, who knows, he might get a lot taller, because he's got literally like 2 years and 2 years and like 2 months to grow. Is it 2 months? It's basically the end of August, so September, October, November. 2 years and 3 more months of growth. So we'll see how he looks when he's 3 years of age. But it's kind of crazy because if everything works out with him as far as health testing and Samara as far as health testing, by the time Kratos is 3 years of age, he would have sired 2 litters out of Samara. And that's if because I feel like Samara's first litter will definitely be with Kratos and possibly her second. But I don't know if it's going to be where I'm just going to breed her to Kratos or I'm going to mix it up. We'll have to see how Samara matures. Because like I do expect that her nose should darken all the way because, you know, in a couple months it should darken all the way. But she has a really good head type. Not that Kratos doesn't. He has a really good head type too. But she has a really good head type, which is what I want that to be, like a strong part of their lineage, or their lines, is the head type. Jack, you all tangled up, Miss Thing. Are y'all rolling in the mud? Y'all nasty. They're cute though. Oh. Okay, so let's see if she can get herself untangled with at least that one paw. Unless she ain't trying to. Baby girl booty. Oh, did you get untangled like that? Anyway, but yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm just gonna breed Samara. I mean, honestly, like a breeder wouldn't just breed one dog to another dog unless it was truly just a hobby. Sorry, I was seeing what behavior there. It looked like it was a correction, and it might have been to an extent, but for the most part, I think Kratos was just being a big old boy. Well, you just gotta walk out of it. That's all you gotta do. Walk out of it, baby girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, so I will try to get a video of Samara if I can. Maybe I should cut the video now so I can have some. It probably won't be very long because I don't have the storage for it. I got a new storage thing to where I can actually like offload things from my laptop to like a little storage thing. I just haven't done that yet, so therefore I can't really record too much because I have things on my phone still. But Jack looks like she's properly tired, so I'm gonna let her and the Paco peas back inside the house. I'm gonna let Samara and Kratos play. So I'll see you guys in a second.